All right, for 100 grand, bro, this is good. A little bit. Everyone, welcome back to Miami Miles. My name's Mickey. In today's video, for the very first time, I am driving a base spec 992 Carrera. Now this car is very special because it belongs to my business partner, Ignacio. Now Ignacio could have bought a Turbo S or a GT3. He could have even had, if he really wanted, the brand new RS, but no, he opted for the cheapest spec Carrera that he could find. A car with a sticker of $110,000. And trust me guys, I argued with him all the time, but when you're dealing with somebody that came from Cuba, it's hard to get them to justify spending any money. So he was like, let me go shopping on Auto Trader and find the cheapest shit I could buy. The question is this car any good? Did he get the best bang for the buck? And am I the idiot spending $1.2 million on cars while he has this for 100 grand, enjoying the shit out of it? Today we're gonna find out, so let's get right into it. Before we go for a drive, let's cover the extensive window sticker on this base Carrera. This car has the sport exhaust, the sunroof, the wheels, the slats in yellow, the seat belts in yellow, and the tachometer in yellow, and that's it. The total MSRP of this car in 2022 was $110,000. Very cost effective, Ignacio. I see you saving money, and I don't blame you. I mean, it looks pretty good in racing yellow. So why don't we jump in the car, go for a drive, and see how good this car is for the money. Oh, and we're in to the base spec Carrera. A couple observations here on the interior. Four-way adjustable seats, extremely comfortable. Definitely a place where you can go on a long journey and enjoy the ride without being uncomfortable. But the first thing you notice, apart from the seats, is this super expensive material that extends to the dash. It's just plastic. And that plastic shit bothers me because for a few $1,000s, we could have gotten extended leather with the premium leather on the seats, and that would have transformed the quality of this interior. Definitely an option that I recommend instead of the stupid sunroof. I would have even justified not having the sport exhaust in exchange for a little nicer interior. But while we're here, let's fire her up. This car has 3 modes. It doesn't have the little knob that you've seen in most 993s. It's just got a wet mode here, a sport mode here, and as I hit the sport button, you can hear the valves open on the sport exhaust. Let's give it some revs. The 3-liter sounds actually really good. You hear a little bit of turbo whistle, but the car's got a soft limiter at 3,500 RPM. Nothing more to share here on the inside besides a little showed shifter. You know, doesn't even exceed, you know, the length of my hand. So it's very small to say the least. But, you know, overall, very pleasant place to be, and definitely a place where I could spend many hours driving. So the question is though, for $110,000, what's this thing like to drive? Can we overcome the cheap spec interior and justify the price tag for this car? Let's find out. Before we get into my thoughts, this video is brought to you by Faster Media and our brand new SD cards, the Faster Redline SD. If you're in the market for an SD to capture your favorite moments on a mirrorless camera, on an Insta360, on a GoPro, the Faster Redline SD is for you. I've got a link down below. Click on the link. Pre-order your Faster Redline SD. We're offering 15% off for both full-size SDs and micro SDs. Capture all your moments. Anyways, back to the video. Damn. It just does that with no problems. Valve shut, 65 miles an hour. Now, for a spot of context, guys, this car is 379 horsepower, 333 or so pound-feet of torque. It's got a PDK, but with the exhaust shut off, I mean, it's got plenty of thrust down low. It's actually really quick. But I think it's better suited than every single one of my cars for this exact situation. I'm really interested to turn the exhaust on and put it in manual mode and see how it reacts. So thus far, car's extremely comfortable, ride is extremely supple, seats are comfy. It's great. But the question is, I mean, does it do the emotional thing? And that's what I don't know. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in sport mode and put on manual mode so I can play with the PDK and see if it gives me a little bit of the sensations that, you know, a GT3 or 4RS, even if it's like 50 to 60%, it's gonna be a hell of a car. All right. So let's see with the windows up what it does. Holy shit. Bro, there's 0% chance that's 379 horsepower. Oh, you know, we should do a launch control. Let's
Great
see. I know, right? Oh my goodness. Bro, this thing's fast. Base Carrera, breaking news. This shit is fast. So I was reading some forums before I did this video, and some people independently tested this thing at 3.5 seconds 0 to 60. And I can tell you it feels every bit that fast. Is that a GT3? That's a GT3, bro. 992 GT3 right in front of me. Ignacio could have had one of those. But no. That's a nice one too.
Instead, here we are.
Here we are in a base car. Let me give him some headlights to see. Yeah, respect. Oh, we got the peace sign. Round this turn like nothing. Out to 70. Oh, that sound. Dude, this thing pulls. Oh my goodness. Onto the brakes. This is unexpected. The base spec Carrera is a machine. It's an animal, but to give you guys some of the sensations that I'm feeling sitting here, like the car feels extremely planted. The PDK is so responsive, even though it's not the same PDK used in the 3 and the 3RS and the 4RS. It downshifts instantaneously and it upshifts so nicely. The most impressive thing about the car is it has some of the same characteristics as the Cayman GT4. You just feel invincible while you're driving it. It feels like it provides you with so much confidence to push it, to take it to redline, and at no point would any regular driver risk their lives in this car, whereas if they did the same thing in my 3RS, I can promise you that back would snap over and you'd go straight into a wall. And that's what this thing does. It makes it so easy. But the question is, making it easy, does that make it an exciting experience? Well, if I remove the price tag from the equation and I say hypothetically that this car is just as much as my other cars, no, it's not as exciting. It doesn't give you that same spine-tingling performance and emotion. But when you factor in that this thing is only $110,000, I mean, only in air quotes, that's still a good amount of money. But for a Porsche, it's very cost-effective. And then you can downshift a couple times, take a turn like this, just pitch it into this little corner, and then, oh my goodness, the grip, oh, we got a little sideways boost. Wow, dude. Bro, definitely for the money, this is hard to beat. And I think I understand why Ignacio opted to save $150,000 to $200,000 buying a car that's 85% of those, but it does the comfortable thing a little bit better. It does the daily drivable thing a little bit better, and then when you want to turn it up, it still has that. Now, if this was my car, and I had to get a base Carrera, I'd do turbos, I'd do a tune, full exhaust, make over 530 wheel horsepower and 500 torque, and I would just enjoy this thing every single day. So overall, the only car I would say matches up with this at this price point, but it's not a direct competitor, is the M3 CS. The M3 CS, I would say, is faster than this. It looks better than this, but it's not a Porsche, and it doesn't do this as well. So overall, guys, I'm blown away. Base Carrera is actually a car that I would buy, and that's shocking. Now, because I can get the other stuff, I probably won't, but if shit hit the fan tomorrow and I could only have one car to drive every single day, I think this would be it. Let me put the windows down and see what it sounds like. Dude, it sounds good. This thing with a tune would be unhinged. Woo-hoo! Bro, Porsche kills it, man. Porsche kills it. Let me put it in normal mode now and cruise on home. What a machine, ladies and gentlemen. If you're in the market for a base Carrera, the 2020s are now creeping to right around sticker, some even way below sticker. Definitely a car I would recommend. Get it. If it has a stock suspension, lower it, throw some wheels on it, an exhaust, a tune, maybe some turbos. And for the money, I don't think it gets much better than this. Ignacio, I got you. I understand. And maybe I wouldn't spend double on the GT3 and the Turbo S. Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed that video, go down below, give me a thumbs up and a subscribe. Comment, let me know your opinion, your feedback on the base Carrera. But as of right now, my mind is blown for the money. We'll see you guys next video. Peace.